I'm making Salisbury steak. I'm going to show you how to make the ground beef patty. We're going to fry it up in the pan, make some mushroom and onion gravy from the drippings. We'll put that patty back into the gravy to finish cooking. It's just about as comfort food can get. Don't miss any of my recipes. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button over here. We are going to start by making our beef patties. We're going to take 1 pound of lean ground beef. I've got about a 90-10 blend here. We're going to add in 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Then 1 large egg. We've got it beaten a bit. 2 teaspoons of ketchup. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. A 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. A 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And last, we're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, so we're going to put our hand in here and we're going to get it really mixed up. Get both hands in. Scoop all these ingredients around. Make sure it's really mixed well. We're going to make 4 patties out of this mixture, and they should be oval in shape. You know what the Salisbury steak patties look like, and about 3/4 of an inch thick. We have 4 patties. We're going to take them over to the stove, and with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, we're going to start cooking them. We're going to brown them on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. There shouldn't be any pink left on them after they're browning, okay? We're going to brown our patties in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Since I'm not using a nonstick pan, I'm going to spray my pan with some cooking spray first. Medium-high heat, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Once our oil is nice and hot, we'll put our patties in. And we want to brown these for maybe 3 to 4 minutes. No pink left on them when we're done. All right, it's been about 4 minutes. Let's flip these guys over. All right, so another 4 minutes on this side. All right, I'm gonna turn our heat down to low. We're gonna take our patties out, put them on a plate, set them aside, because now we get to start working on our gravy. We're doing our mushroom and onion gravy. So we need mushrooms and onions. I've cut in half 1 onion and sliced it thin, and I've got 6 ounces of baby Bella mushrooms. We're gonna saute those in 3 ounces of butter in the same pan that we just used with the drippings and everything. All right, we're gonna cook this until they're tender, okay? We're gonna see all these brown and dark marks on the bottom of the pan. Scrape those up because those are the drippings from where we fried our meat. And that's gonna be part of our gravy. Our onions and mushrooms are nice and tender. We're gonna go ahead and add some flour. I've got 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna switch to my whisk, and I'm gonna whisk constantly as I incorporate the flour into my mushrooms and onions. I don't want any lumps in the flour, so we're gonna keep whisking. Next up, we have 1.5 cups of beef stock. All right, after our beef stock, we're gonna put in some ketchup. We got 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Then we have 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. A few more seasonings here. We're gonna take a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. All right, whisk away. We're gonna let this simmer here. We're gonna turn the heat down a bit, let it simmer for about 5 minutes until the gravy starts to thicken up. Our gravy's thickened up over the past 5 minutes. Let's add our patties back in. So we're gonna take our beef patties, put them back into the gravy, and then we're gonna make sure we smother them, get them all tucked in here nice, and then we're gonna smother them in our mushroom and onion gravy. But spoon the gravy all over the patties. Okay, 10 minutes, we're gonna simmer them covered, and then we should be ready to eat. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. The patties have been in the gravy simmering. Yeah, they should be cooked through. Time to do a little taste test. And look at there, I just happen to have a plate of mashed potatoes, because how else are you gonna eat your Salisbury steak? Oh. All right, so this is not your old school cafeteria Salisbury steak. I made this. You can make this. It isn't difficult. You saw how easy it is. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, here's another shot. Click that subscribe button over here for me. And if you've got a sweet tooth, I've created a playlist over here that you can watch as well with all my favorite dessert collections. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy this. I'll see you next time.